everyone, I'm back on with the mushroom journal and I'm determined to finish it in this video. I've gone through and put everything where I'm going to put it, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to put everything where it's going to go, and I'm going to show you what I've done. So first of all, I've got this tag that I'm going to put in, and I'm going to put it on here first like that on the edge of there. So let's glue that into place. Yeah, so that's there, and then I'm going to put this on this corner here and it'll glue over that. But it's a hidden journaling spot. You can journal on here, and I'm going to just do the side and the bottom so that we can pop something in there as well. So let me just do that like that. And then there can be some secret journaling there. And let's pop something in here. So I've actually got quite a lot of sheets of paper as well that I can use. Let's pop that in there in front of that with a pretty little bird on it, and it's got orange on it to match this orange, and it actually matches that tag as well. And then on this page I have glued some of that down there just to add a bit of prettiness to that page. It's a pretty page anyway with the flowers on it. And then on the other side of that page we've got the pretty flowers as well, and I've found this sticker to go on here. That is the matte, this is the glossy side of the doily, and so you can write on the, it's easier to write on the matte side than it is on the glossy side. So, and there is pink, well, lilac-y actually there, but the green goes well with the green in here, and the pink goes with the pink there. So this is journaling and journaling, and then on here I've got a little swallow to put up in the corner. This little, in this browny coloured background. It looks like it's already been tea dyed, doesn't it? And then I've got this. I'm really excited to use this. I'll just pop that to the side for a minute. It is a seed packet, and I'm going to glue that into there like that, onto there like that, on the bottom and the two sides, and then we can put something in it, can't we? Glue it onto the page, and then we need something long and narrow to go inside there. So we'll have that one, and I've got another nice long one, and this one's got the pretty orange colour on the top. There we are. Although I'm not keen on that though. Let's see. I've got another long one. That's that one. Yes, that's better. Perfect. Then on here I was going to put this because I really wanted this in the journal. It is done with the gesso, with a stencil and some gesso, and this has got texture to it. So I'm going to glue it there, and then we can pop something inside it. So let's do that. But I wanted to put that in because it's so pretty. I really like that. And then we'll tuck inside there something again that's pretty. Yeah, and I'll put a couple of things in there. We'll put that in, and we'll put that mushroom one in. That's lovely. And then I've got this with red on it that'll match that red. I'm going to pop that down there. It's red to match that, and it has a rose on it to match the rose background. Yeah, just thought I wanted to bring the red across, and we've got red in here as well. So that's that. And then on here I've got a feather for here. There we are. So that's that one. And then on the bottom of this one I've got something I don't think I've used here yet, and that is a little corner embellishment. It's a little corner I'm going to stick it a little bit away from the edge because I'm going to cut the edge. Let's cut the edge first and then stick that on. That would be the best plan, wouldn't it? Actually, that worked better than a lot of them have done recently. So now Tallulah's crying. I don't know why she's crying, because she's just had her dinner earlier than I normally feed them, but she's been in that mood today. She's hungry. She's in a hungry mood today. She's had not two carrots, 2 pieces of carrot. To keep Layla healthy, I don't give them, you know, too many they do have dog treats, don't get me wrong, but to keep her healthy, instead of giving them treats all the time, I give them like a carrot. A carrot is a treat to them, but yeah, they have a carrot. So now I'm going to cut this green one out. It will match the green on the page with the roses on it, which is really pretty. And this page has, of course, got the edging on it on the other side. There we are. I don't know where the time has gone today. It's absolutely flown by. It really has. Right, so that's that. For this page, I've got these berries, look, to go on there. Probably like that. And this has got berries on it too, look. So I'll pop that down the bottom of there, I think. So there's that one there. Lovely, I like that. And then on this page, I'm going to put this one at the top. And then I'm going to glue that onto there, and it's just going to be for decoration. I'm going to do it with Fabri-Tac. It is pretty, that is, isn't it? I really like it. And I thought about making it a pocket, but we've got a pocket here already. So I thought, no, we'll just have that one just for decoration. So then on the other side of there, I've got this butterfly or moth, I'm not sure which I'm going to pop at the top here like that. And then I've got a quote that says, "Life does not have to be perfect to be wonderful." And I thought, now have I got that in here already? And I thought, well, if I have, it's not a bad thing to be reminded of, is it? That is one of my favourite quotes, that is. That and life is not about waiting for the storm to pass, it's about learning to dance in the rain. And I put a little bit of a gold backing on there. It's not, well, it's more of a dull bronzy colour, so it's not really flashy, which I didn't want for this journal. But it's got a little bit of bling in it, and that has worked out well because it matches the bling on here as well, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm pleased with that. I hope you can see that all right. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So that's those 2 pages done. Oh, no, I haven't put anything in there yet, have I? What are you doing, Jay? Right, let's find some. So I'm going to leave, I'm conscious that it's getting quite bulky, this journal, so we've got 2 rather large journaling spots in there. Then on here I'm going to put this butterfly, because there's a butterfly here and it's a similar colour. So we'll pop the little butterfly in the corner of the page there. I couldn't bring myself to cover this beautiful paper up. I just love it. But that doesn't mean that you can't cover it up. You could put a sticker on it, you could put a little envelope on it, but I just love that and I couldn't bring myself to cover it up. It could be written on. Then we've got the page with the mushrooms and the butterfly, and then for here I've got this cute little bird. Look at that little bird, I love that. So I'm going to pop that down in the corner. Yesterday I did some die cutting and some stamping. Let's pop that there. The thing I really love is when you get a die cut that has a stamp with it, or a stamp that has a die cut with it. So for instance, you stamp like this, you stamp your butterfly and then you can die cut it out. I love that. And then I would colour that and put it in my journal, or just put it in a journal uncoloured. And while I was doing my die cutting, I got this die cut from Vinted, and it's 3 dragonflies, and I love that. And I'm thinking that can go across the bottom of there, and that pink background looks really nice with it, doesn't it? I'll just glue it at the sides and the bottom and that side, and then things can tuck behind it. Yeah, I did a couple of them, and yeah, I'll definitely be using those in future to make tuck spots with. So what can we put in here? I've got that, which is pretty, and it's quite wide and will fit in there. And then we need something in front of it, don't we? Something shorter, and that's pretty. Let's see. That's pretty. It has browns and pinks in it. And that'll go well with the browns and pinks in it, won't it? Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And then on the other side of here, I've got this mushroom, because we haven't had a mushroom in a while, so not a mushroom in the corner of the page, I mean. Just one that came from a kit, and I have fussy cut it out. I'm going to glue it onto there like that. And then this is something that I made. It came as part of a kit, these 3 little, well actually there was 4 of them on the bottom of the page, but what I'm going to do is attach it to this page. It's got little, what do you call them? Not grommets. Oh, I can't remember what you call them. These winged back things on it anyway, and it can be folded up like this to look like a pretty decoration in the corner of the page. But in actual fact, you can write on the back of it. It has a white backing, and you can write on the back of it. So yeah, but it does just look like a page decoration when you fold it up like that. I love that. So yeah, I think they're just little things that you could put in a small envelope or something. Then for this page I have this tiny little owl. We'll pop the owl at the bottom just here. It's just a little black printed owl. And then on here I've got a little folio. So you can fold it out, you can put things in there, and then you can fold it up and it has a closure on it. So I need to actually add the closure to it. I haven't added the closure to it yet. I've got some yellow string here that does match somewhat the yellow on there, so I may tuck that behind there and glue it down, and then that can be put there and wound around, can't it? That's what that's for. You wind it in between the 2 little discs that are on there. So I'll get that glued down and we'll find some things to put inside it. see what we've got that will fit in there. I don't want anything too wide. Yeah, let's have those 3. And then we pop them down like this. And then we get our string and wind it around our closure. I think it's called a policy closure. There we are, and we'll trim that down a bit, it's a bit long. There. Love it. And then on this side, I like the pictures of the little girl making the tart. Then on here I've got this, we used to call them helicopters, and it's a little thing that comes from a tree, and if you hold it up and let go of it, it twizzles round in the wind as it comes down to the ground, and I'm going to pop that in the corner of there. Let's pop that there. And then I've got this, which I made to glue onto there. I need to glue the sides of it closed first. I have covered the back, this part, up with that paper so that it's got a nice picture through the window when there's nothing in there. And I think this is big enough to have one of my papers in it, so I'm going to find, well, pages that I've got that are hold that like that, and that can go in the very back pocket. And we'll keep a little bit of it sticking out so we can see it, and then we'll put, that'll go in the front pocket. And then we could maybe put something else in there. Thin like that could go into the back. There we go, and then we'll pop that in behind that one. Yeah, lots of journaling space in there. There's a lot of journaling space in this journal. There really is, it's great. I love it. And then I've got the crooked man, and I'm going to leave that on there. Then on here I've got a feather to go on this corner, like that, and then here, rather than covering up this pretty picture of the children, I'm just going to clip this envelope onto there. That one should fit in there. I like to have plenty of journaling space, if you haven't noticed. Then we can pop that one in there, that's fine, and then maybe one more little one. That's a nice one, isn't it? I like that one. So lots of journaling in there, and that's just tucked under that, well, I don't know what it is, to be honest. I have no idea, but anyway, at least it's not anything rude, I don't think. Then, yes, we've got the feather there. Then on this side, we've got 2 pretty pages again, so I'm not going to put anything on there. Then on this side, I'm going to glue this on 3 sides, and then I'm going to put this on the front, but it's got a butterfly there, and I'm going to put that yellow flower just there. And then I'm going to put blue around the edge of here. It might have been better if I'd done it the other way up, but the butterfly would have been upside down then, to my thinking. So I thought if we put it on like that, it looks to me like it should go that way, if I put it on the other way, I didn't think it looked as if it was meant to go that way. So let's find some things to pop in there. Will it fit? No. I'm determined to put it somewhere, aren't I? There we are, and it's got some green in to match that green there. And then on this side I've got this little yellow, I'm not sure what it is to be honest, but we've got that we've got that to go on it. There we are, and it's got yellow on it to match that yellow flower, and it has like a goldy colour to match the brown. That was my logic in putting that there. Then on the next page I wanted to glue this that I'd sewn, and I'm going to leave that hanging over the top like that. So I'm going to glue it all the way up there and leave that hanging over the top like a little page edge. So let's do it with fabric glue. And my thinking is that if whoever has the journal doesn't like my idea of having that page tab there, they can just trim it off. You know, nothing is permanent. It doesn't have to be. You can just move it if you don't like it. Okay. Then on the bottom of this page I've got this little jar because it has red and green on it to match that. And then on the other side I've got this envelope to glue. Now, do I glue it down or do I... Oh, that looks pretty. Oh, that does look pretty, doesn't it? I think I'm just going to glue this flap down to there. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. And of course the red will match the red of the mason jar and of the edging on there. Excellent. And then in here we can put some journaling. So pop that in there, and then we'll pop mushrooms in behind it, and then bring it down. Oh, how pretty is that? And then we've got this little red circle to go in the corner. So pop that in there like that. Then got prettiness there and that lovely paper again, and then I've got this sticker to go. That's going to go there. And then on here I've got this envelope to decorate, and I wanted to put this squirrel, so I thought we'd have that just there. Will it stick? Wow, it has stuck well. And then I'm going to stick this across the top. Wanted some more fabric in there. And then I've got this tiny little red rose, like a rosebud that I was a die cut that I'm going to put at the top of there. And then on the back of there I've got a little envelope to pop. And then I need things to go in there. Yeah, that fits lovely. Then I've got this to go at the top of this page, and I'm going to glue that on with fabric glue. And then I'm going to put my page tab on there as well. There we are, that one's done. And then I've pinned this to the top of there. If it gets on your wick, you can always just unpin it. You don't have to keep it there, remember. It says on the back of it, John H. Durl and William Morris, and on the front it has a little picture. It's from a necklace. Isn't it pretty? I thought it was so pretty. And then the rest I've just pinned on there. There's a little bit of green vellum, some brown lace, a little stamp there on that, and there's a number 8 there. Very random, but we don't mind. Then for these 2 pages I have a little vase which I'm going to put in the bottom corner of that page, and I'm going to put it the other side up because the other side has got white and pinks on it, and it will match the bird I'm going to put on the other page. It's just a little vase, and if you were brave, which I'm not brave enough to, you could draw a little flower coming out of there, couldn't you? If it was your journal, you could do that. That's what I like about those little vases, that you could draw a little flower coming out of there. I'd do that if it was my, if the journal was for me, I would do that. And then for this page I've got this little pink and pretty bird. Him, because I think the male birds are the ones that usually have the pretty plumage. And then on that page it's already pretty. I'm going to glue this down onto that page. Now on here I was going to put, look how bulky this journal is. I love it. I'm going to put this sticker. Then on this page, oh yes, the hedgehog's going to go on there. And then on this side, that's pretty already, that is for writing on. So on here I've got this blue which matches the blue on here. I really liked this. I saw it earlier on and I thought, oh, I love that blue. And then I came across this page and thought, oh yes, it'll match that lovely. So, yes, love that. And then, was it there that I was going to put the washi tape? Yes, washi tape along the edge of there. And then I wanted to use this to go, oh no, this is going to be a belly band. Yes, this is going to be a belly band. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to glue it there and leave that bit hanging out the top. Yeah. So I've got that pretty flower thing to go in there. I'm covered in sticker. And then I've got that postcard as well, and I need something else. No, that's no good. Something, card maybe, that go in there. Yeah, and then this I'm going to glue to here. And I thought it could be, that I'm just going to stick on there for decoration on the top of there. And then I'm going to glue this down here, just the back of it, so that it can be opened out and journaled on. And I can pop some little bits inside there. If I can find some little bits that will fit, I can pop them inside there. And then I'm going to glue that chanterelle up the top there, just for some prettiness. There we go. And then we're nearing the end. Look, the last page, look. So I'm going to glue this onto here. So that's quite short. We can put that in the bottom there. And these little jars are quite short, so they can go in there too. And then into this one we can have something that's longer, into the middle pocket. That one's pretty, which says vintage on it. I can't get it to go. That's it, nice, isn't it? And then something long, I've got this gorgeous dragonfly print which I love, absolutely love that. That might be not long enough, let's see. Maybe it needs to go in behind these two. Yes, that will work better. And then, let's see, I do have some really long, so I've got this one. And put that into the back of there too. And I have put a little booklet in there with pages in for journaling, and I've got some decorations. So I've got this green moth because it goes with the green in the little journal or notebook there. And then I've got these beautiful flowers to go just here. And so I will of course flip through this and check everything is as it should be, and I'm going to make a big long bookmark, and then we're going to look at the size of this journal. It will tie quite small though, won't it? And it does have everything in there that you need to just get started. I do intend to just make a bookmark, and then all you need is a pen and you're away. Yes, I will be putting this beauty up in my Etsy shop. I think I'm going to put it in my Etsy shop. I haven't 100% decided yet, but yeah, where I'm going to put it to sell, or even if I'm going to put it to sell. I may have made it too big, I may have made it too thick. Maybe I should have just made it a 3 signature journal. Anyway, I love it and I've had great fun making it. So I hope you've enjoyed watching the making of this journal. I know it's taken a long time, but I have had so much fun making this journal, and I really hope that you've enjoyed it at least half as much as I have. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.